afternoon. Welcome to Norton Park here in Paul Eastwood and Gary Nolan are on the wings with James Grant and Richard Gay in the centre, moved up into the centre from fullback. Halfbacks are Rob Nolan and Andy Dearlove, and the forwards Mark Jones, Lee Jackson, Ian Marlowe, the front row. Chico Jackson, Steve McNamara and John Sharp, the back three. I think John Sharp is captain for the day. Russ Walker and Andy Dannett are the two substitutes. Widnes side, plenty of pace in the backs, as we expect here at Widnes, and certainly plenty of mobility in the forwards. The Widnes side of fullback Stuart Spruce, the wings David Myers and Mark Sarsfield, Andy Curry and Darren Wright in the centres, Jonathan Davis and David Hume are the halfbacks, with Kurt Sorensen, Paul Hume and Harvey Howard front row. Esne Formilo, Emosi Koloto and Richard Ayres make up the back three, and Bobby Goulding, a very expensive close season signing from Leeds, relegated to substitute with Steve McCurry. Referee today, Mr. John Holdsworth. Brian Holwell is here with me as usual. The pitch rather sticky in the middle. Apparently it's been in this poor state for some while, and really Hull got a terrific battle on their hands today, Brian, I would have thought, though they have the confidence knowing that they have beaten Widnes within the last month.
Yeah, I think we'll be looking for a lot more effort than we got on Wednesday night when we defeated at Bradford, Steve. He was just commenting before, in spite of being the longest away trip of the season and losing on Wednesday, there's quite a considerable amount of black-white support behind us, and I think they'll be looking for the team ready to dig deep today and to reserve the courage and determination to put on a show, because you say Widnes at home, they're showing a bit of form. Not only have they got fast backs, they've got a really powerful pack of forwards who are going to break tackles unless the tackles are really firm and determined. So it's a real test for Hull. Jonathan Davis will kick off, beckoning for the sand. Be interesting to see how Myers is on the right wing for Widnes, a player who nearly signed for Hull some 3 months ago from Wigan. Chose Widnes instead. He's really been out of favour, hasn't he, with the coaching staff, I think, of recent times, so I'm sure he'll be seeking to impress. A late withdrawal for Widnes is down here on the left wing, where Sarsfield's come in for John Devereux. So it's Jonathan Davis. Not much wind. What there is going across the field. Ball to Gary Nolan. Runs into Paul Hume. Sharp. Again, Hume makes a tackle. Jones. Good run by Jones. McNamara tries to spin and get rid, doesn't. Tackled by Koloto. Ball back to Paul Eastwood. We'll be doing more to the kicking, I think, in the absence of Scott Gale. Stuart Spruce. Oh, well met by the Hull defenders. Sarsfield. Driven back. Oh, Fan Marlowe just managed to hit the ball. Jonathan Davis didn't look really as he wanted that, Steve. I thought it was a missed move. Really got banged down. Sorensen. Good tackle by Jones again. Ball back to Davis. It's a penalty to Hull, I think, for the Widnes chase has been offside. I think it's the first time I've seen the rule applied this season.
Yes, John Holdsworth has got the Widnes backs on that far side moving before the ball cleared the ruck in front of the All, and he's given the offside for that. So Hull come up with a penalty. Pretty encouraging bit of defence by Hull. Widnes didn't make a lot of forward progress in that sort of six, Brian.
No, some hard tackling. Good tackling. Lee Jackson finds John Sharp on a short ball. Stopped by Hume again. Dearlove. McNamara arrives late. Dearlove gets rid of it eventually to McNamara. Dearlove. Jones charging at the defence. Stopped by Sorensen and David Hume. Rob Nolan. Oh, inside to Chico Jack, still can't collect it. Pity, because there's a gap there. Oh, Harvey Howard. Defence didn't move up to meet him. Courier running round. Gets rid of it to David Myers, who's tackled well there by Gary Nolan. Oh! Spruce really lands one out. I think it was on Steve McNamara. I didn't see what caused that. I didn't see what happened there, Steve, but why the Spruce got stuck in like that.
Seemed that he resented something in the tackle. Steve McNamara is being called out. The penalty goes to Widnes. And a word with Paul Hume. So it looks as if Steve McNamara committed a foul in the tackle and Spruce took his retaliation. That gives Widnes position just inside the whole half. It's going to be Paul Hume to restart. Kurt Sorensen, the veteran, probably now admits to being 30-something. Harvey Howard, the prop. Hume working Faimalu up the ruck. Played some 30 metres out. Colotto trying to shake out of the tackle. Strong man, allowed to run. Davis, Widnes got some room out to the right. Here's Ayres, who's wearing the wrong shirt, I think. So number 3 on his back. Well, Widnes have got 2 number 3s on the field, Brian.
That's right, that's certainly Richie Ayres. Good tackle by John Sharp down below. Widnes looked quite sharp on that attack, moved the ball well. Daleoff. John Sharp. Oh, nice, good tackle from the marker position by Davis. Marlow. McNamara. Woo. Big tackle by Courier. Haven't seen many tackles like that from Andy Courier before. Chico Jackson did well. Eastwood, good kick by Eastwood. 10, Spruce. Oh, great tackle by Andy Daleoff. Right. Sorensen. Right again. Howard. Running for the gap. Oh. High tackle by Jackson. Anthony Jackson. Can't argue with that decision, Steve. Sorensen. Myers. Got a good tackle by Marlow. Faimalu. Hume. Oh, got suspicious like a forward pass. Well taken by Richard Ayres. Courier. Oh, great tackle by Daleoff again. Hume. Oh, dummies. Gets rid. Oh, good try by Sarsfield. Inch pass there from David Hume. Dummied. Kept going, took the tackle. Sarsfield came into the gap and forced his way over, Steve.
Good work by the Widnes half-back and good support by his winger, but I think It was the whole set of 6, Brian. They went forward every occasion there. Quick play of the balls. Plenty of runners at the ruck. Hull never quite sure which way Widnes were taking it. And in the end, good piece of work. Just the start Hull didn't need. 8 minutes into the game and 4-0 behind already. So it's Jonathan Davis with this fairly straightforward conversion. And he's successful, Widnes, with a 6-point advantage. 6-0 and 9 minutes on the watch. It's going to be Paul Eastwood to restart. Not such a deep kick. It's going to be taken by Ayres. Tackled 15 metres away from his line. Coloto. Taken by Nolan. Widnes really quick at the play of the balls at the moment, Brian. Good tackle by Richard Gay on Richard Ayres, and he's well tackled by Ian Marlowe. Widnes set for the kick. Davis decides to take on the Hull defence. He's going to be knocked down, really nothing on for him there. Widnes 10 metres short of halfway, looking to tackle, looking to kick early on the tackle count there. James Grant quickly away, makes a good tackle on Sarsfield. And a scrum is awarded. Well, James Grant came up with the ball. I didn't quite see what happened really, Brian. It looks as if Widnes have surrendered possession. Yeah, I think, yes. Oh, Sarsfield certainly gave the ball a hover. Oh! Should have been Hull's ball, wasn't. Coloto. Hume, Davis. Good tackle by Rob Nolan. David Hume. He's got Harvey Howard inside him. Oh, good ball from Howard. Fortunately for Hull, Courier loses it. But real keen, Wright loses it. Really keen, enthusiastic support play there by Widnes. Really wanting the ball. Hull can't afford not to win the ball when it's there in the ball at the scrum. Taylor. Okay, Carlisle into the gap. Good tackle by Wright. John Sharp. Nolan. Oh, nobody with Nolan. Had nobody to pass to outside him then. Lee Jackson. Jones. Lee Jackson. Marlowe. Oh, he held it too long. Marlowe won't thank him for that, but gets rid of it to Dale Lovell. Props off. Rob Nolan. Kicks. Good kick from Nolan. High. Oh, bounces between Myers and Spruce. Oh, unlucky. The ball went. That was unlucky there for Hull, Steve. Well, it's a chance really, Brian, wasn't it? Gary Nolan, if he'd taken it, it would have been a scorer. Widnes really in all sorts of trouble. The kick didn't seem to be that devastating, but he fell between two Widnes men. The bounce was a bit unkind for Widnes, and Gary Nolan almost came up with a try. Here's Coloto, midfield. Good tackle by Lee Jackson. Paul Hume eluding Lee Jackson. Looks for the inside ball, goes loose. Play on, says the referee. Came off a Hull man. Looking on Hull side there. Widnes on the roll again with Famalo. Sorensen, Davis. David Hume at first receiver. Cloto dummies the run around. Going to turn and offload. It's wrapped up by McNamara just inside the Hull half. Here's Howard. The hidden spin in the tackle. Within 30 metres, the last tackle. To Davis for the kick. Charged down by James Grant. That'll be another 6. Hume. So Widnes with another set of 6. Here's Wright. Through the gap, through Ian Marlowe. Great tackle by Carlisle. But Hull's first line of defence opened up really easily there. Dearlove through at the play of the ball. Good mark of defence. Widnes crowd calling for the penalty, but Dearlove came through very well at the ruck. Marlowe, good hard tackle and puts him to the floor. 10 metres away. Hull have got to weather this. Here's Hume kicking through. Ball comes loose. Hull have it. Well, a mixture of the good and bad. I mean, amazingly how Wright got through the first line of defence, but some great scrambling defence from Hull thereafter. Yeah, brilliant scrambling defence. Good tackle by Carlisle and a real good quick thinking by Andy Dearlove. Marlowe. But Widnes are full of themselves. You can sense it in the play. They're eager, keen to have the ball. Take it up. Oh, Chico Jackson, Lee Jackson, Eastwood. Got to take him on. Paul Eastwood really got to straighten up and go. Steve McNamara. Tackled by Caloto. Ball back to Eastwood. Kicks. Oh, another good kick by Eastwood. Oh, bounces up well for Spruce. All right, James Grant, so Grant just gets to him. Hume. Myers. Davis to find Marlowe. David Young drops off Ayres. Sorensen into the gap for Davis. Oh, good tackle by Richard Gay. Penalty against Hull, holding onto his foot. Could have done without that on the fourth tackle, Steve, with the tackling pretty firm from Hull. Needless penalty. I think Davis will go for goal. It's a good 40 metres out, but it's pretty straight. They've done the job there, really. There was no need for the hand on the ankle there. No, the defence was looking fairly solid. Well, it's early stages, Brian, but Hull's defence looking a lot more enthusiastic than it did at Bradford on Wednesday. I'll agree with that, yeah, they do. Tackling much harder. I'm particularly impressed with Mark Jones, actually. His tackling's been good so far.
Tell him to chase it.
So Jonathan Davis with this penalty shot, 38 metres. Seems to strike it well, but it's going to the right of the post. It comes off Brendan Carlisle in the in-goal area and over the dead ball line, so it's the dropout from the 20-metre line becomes a dropout under the post. Well, it's just those sort of errors you can do without, Brian.
Yeah, really, he's put Hull under pressure there, Carlisle. He was undecided whether to let the ball go, catch it, and really didn't have it. It just brushed off his hands and went dead. So it's Paul Eastwood to drop out. It's Jonathan Davis. Good tackling there by Hull. Farmano's worked very hard so far. Jones gets him at the second attempt. Caloto. Oh! Paul Hume. That move went wrong, fortunately for Hull. David Hume. Richard Ayres. Good tackling. Chico Jackson. Caloto on the blind side. Good tackle again by Cho. Brushes out Chico Jackson tackle this time, but it's held. Last tackle. Oh, Davis kicks. Brendan Carlisle gets it. Well, very brave dive by Carlisle then. Very brave. Under a lot of pressure. Pretty well, Leslie. Richard Gay. Jones. Oh, good run up Van Jones. Been impressed with Jones this first 20 minutes. McNamara. Tackled by Hume. Marlow. Back to Paul Eastwood. Kicks. Another good kick by Eastwood. Again 10 Spruce. Well tackled by Rob Nolan. Sarsfield will run off. Oh, tackled by Richard Gay. David Hume. Kicks. Good kick by Hume. It's a bit straight actually. It's gone straight to Carlisle. We'll see how quick he is. I think he's quite quick in the A-team. Oh. Slips. Side step before he got to his man. Dale of Gary Nolan. Jones charges in again. Oh, good run by Jones. Lee Jackson, they'll be running for him. Sharp. Inside to Chico Jackson, who gets rid of it to Lee Jackson. Ball doesn't go to hand, but Dale picks it up, doesn't. Oh, Jonathan Davis. He can get rid of it, there's danger for Hull, he can't. There's men laid all over at the moment. Hull offside in the middle of the field. Referee calling over Dale. Paul looks like they're making a substitution. Jones is going to have treatment on his leg. Looks Andy Dannett will come on. So it's Davis.
Very hard. Certainly made the yards, Brian, hasn't he?
Yeah, and tackled as well.
Now, I think Widnes' decision here is to go for touch. Although I'd have thought that as a penalty shot, Brian, was well within Davis's capabilities. He took one from around about the same distance. Howard brings it up for Widnes in the first play on the restart. Andy Dannett is on for Hull. McCurry, son of Alan McCurry. Davis, knocked down by Dannett and Lee Jackson. Widnes within 15 metres. I don't think he'll be able to get rid of it. Good run by John Sharp though, takes it into Widnes territory. Certainly a bit of delay at the play of the ball there by Caloto. Dearlove chips through. Carlisle's in pursuit. Spruce takes it. And he's well wrapped up on his own 20-metre line. So Hull worked it away very well there. Myers from the wing. Bit of a gap here. But McCurry stops. Looks for his support, gets it away eventually to Sarsfield. Hull's defence a little bit of loss of concentration there. Courier. Back to Hume. Paul Hume. Inside the Hull half again. Long ball from the ruck to McCurry. Back inside to Davis. Davis, a bit of Bit of pace there, but well taken by McNamara. And really, that ball was loose at the ruck. Hull could have had it. But here comes poor attempt by Dannett on the tackle, but back inside, still going. Gary Nolan has it. Well, Hull mixture of good and bad in defence, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, there's some real bad positioning from Hackton out around the ruck. McCurry went yards before he reached the Hull defender. Fortunately for Hull, the widnes support didn't read it quickly enough. Chico Jackson. Oh, Richard Gay. Oh, does well. Oh, bad ball from Gay to Eastwood. So we've been playing, just coming up for half an hour. Widnes 6, Hull 0. Blindside move. Davis, good tackle by Daylove. Sarsfield. Good tackling by Hull, driving back. Hume. Oh, good ball to Hayes, but Marlowe and John Sharp are up to it. Ooh. Caloto. Courier. Myers, inside to Myers. Jinks. Caloto, big run back, Caloto, right up the ruck. Oh, nice tackle there by McNamara. Hume, good line here for Widnes. So bad pass to McCurry. Kicks over, he'll find touch in the corner. Now the ball straightens up. Brendan Carlisle gets it. Tackled by the two Widnes players. Paul Eastwood running off. Marlowe. Oh, good run by Ian Marlowe. Finally put down by Caloto. It's a good 5 yards. Dannett. Another 5 yards by Dannett. Lee Jackson running off. Lee Jackson to Chico Jackson. Good support there by Chico Jackson. Last tackle. Hull just short of halfway. Rob Nolan kicks. Not a bad kick by Nolan. Myers is under it. Takes it. And takes two Hull tacklers as well. Spruce. Widnes move it quickly to their left. They've got men out here. David Hume finds right. Oh, nice tackle there by Richard Gay. Lovely tackle. Davis drops off Richard Ayres. Good tackle by Lee Jackson. Hard tackle by Lee Jackson. Hume, Marlowe. Another good tackle by Lee Jackson. Tremendous tackle from the marker position. Ball back to Davis. Long kick into the corner. To Nolan's wing. Gary Nolan collects it well. Running hard. Beats the first tackle. Falls to McCurry. John Sharp. Richard Gay. Ooh, catches one there from Harvey Howard over the top, I thought. Maybe it missed. Tony Jackson. Oh, dummies. Oh, nice bit of play by Chico Jackson. Newlove. Rob Nolan. Grant. Oh, big tackle. That's the second really big tackle we've seen from Courier. Andy Dannett.
Former Balmain teammates, of course. I think there's a bit of personal feeling there in a fairly friendly sort of way. I noticed actually before when James Grant was tackled over the touchline. Andy Courier picked him up. I think there's a bit of friendly rivalry between the two. Both played in the grand final for Balmain when they lost to Canberra. Kiloto, bit of space for Sarsfield, doesn't get good ball, but he's got a bit of room in front of him. Richard Gay, however, reads it well, and Widnes still inside their own half. David Hume misses out. McCurry picks up Ayres. Up the middle comes Howard, right up the middle of the ruck. Good bit of work in that area by Widnes. The last tackle, Widnes 5 metres inside the whole half. Davis to kick. Drills it to the corner. That's going to roll away safely into touch. And Widnes, the scrum to go down 10 metres away from the hull line. And Hull making a substitution. Russ Walker on, Chico Jackson off. We've had 30 minutes of play. And so far, Brian, although Hull haven't had much attack, they've contained Widnes reasonably well.
Yeah, in fact, this last half, I don't know about speaking. Before time, Steve, I think we looked more comfortable the last 10 minutes. They found it difficult to make yards. Richard Gay. A long ball to Gary Nolan. Hold back, spread it wide. Walker. Good tackle there by Wright. Marlowe. Dalehoff still going. Sharp inside. Wrapped up by David Hume. Dalehoff up and under. He gets under it, puts Spruce under pressure. Oh, good tackle by Dalehoff. Spruce is Dalehoff's hurt there. Spruce has managed to play the ball forward. Myers. Fine Marlowe. Oh, gets out of one tackle. Andy Dannett puts him down. Ayres. Good tackle by McNamara. Good, wrapped him round there. Good tackle. Davis again, long one. And Carlisle takes it well. Close to Myers. Gary Nolan for back to halfback. Well done, Nolan. 5 yards, another 5 yards. Carlisle gets it out to Ian Marlowe. Charging run by Marlowe. Sharp. Walker. Good set of 6 this by Hull. Last one tackle. Right to Myers, but too straight at Myers, that one. Got John Sharp in front of him. Falls to Sharp quite easily. Oh, bad ball, but picked up by David Young. Tackle by Grant. Kiloto, oh, good tackle by Lee Jackson. Great tackle by Jackson. Ayres. Oh, tackling up to it again. Running both sides of the ruck, Ayres. McCurry put down. Ken Widnes finding out to make the yard, Steve, at the moment. David Hume. Not sure it was David Hume's ball, that. Oh, Gary Nolan. Oh, made a mistake. Recovered well there, did Nolan. Dalehoff. Dalehoff. Good running by Hull.
Deal of them.
Dannett. Tackled by the Hume brothers. Andy Dealers have to go for treatment in the blood bin. Lee Jackson, John Sharp. Sharp. Last tackle. Brendan Carlisle. Gets it out to Rob Nolan. To John Sharp. Kicks. Now a bad kick from Sharp under pressure. It should find touch. Does. A real manufactured kick by Sharp there.
Yes, it looks as if Hull were going to be bottled up there. That was really good work by John Sharp to get an angled kick in into the Widnes 20-metre zone. The game, Sarsfield off for Bobby Goulding coming on for Widnes. That will mean a reorganisation of the Widnes backline. Davis going into the centre. Hume to stand off, is it? Looks rather like it. The game's very much in the moment of containment by both sides, really. Widnes containing what Hull have to offer, and oh, here was spoke too soon. Here comes Wright inside, but knocked on by Spruce, the open field. Paul Eastwood on the counter-attack, but coming across the field rather than going straight. Lee Jackson, no support. Nolan drops off McNamara. Chico Jackson. Hull losing their pattern attack. They're getting blocked up at the ruck, Brian. And Andy Dearlove, the first receiver off the field. Nolan. Grant. Nothing on there. 30 metres out, the last tackle. Rob Nolan drills one towards the corner, chased by Myers. It bounces up nicely for him. He takes on Gary Nolan and McNamara, but they're up to it, make a good tackle on him. So Widnes to play deep inside their 20-metre area. Courier takes the ball standing still. Good hard tackle by Ian Marlowe. Shoot the jolt of the Widnes player as the shoulder met him, but Coloto missing, getting through, and Andy Dannett missing the tackle. Goulding loses it. Russ Walker has it. Chico Jackson on the wing. Chico Jackson going, beating Davis. What a try! Chico Jackson in the corner. Well, a try out of absolutely nothing, Brian Olwell.
You know, a great run by Chico Jackson down Hull's right there. You thought Davis would have got him easy there, Steve, but in fact he held him for pace and just handed him off with ease. Well, just what? I'll make it 2-3 minutes before half time. An important try that for Hull. A real morale booster. Bags of determination.
Wouldn't have gone for the outside. Well, that's try out of the blue. Well done, Chico Jackson. Of course, has had his spells on the wing, Brian, of course, mainly in the Alliance team. But there really seemed to be very little on. Widnes short of cover on this side, and Jonathan Davis really never looked like getting to him.
No, he didn't. So it was all on there. You know, Chico Jackson changed the ball into his outside hand, left his left hand free just to hand Davis off. So it's Eastwood trying to even up the score. So Eastwood slips, misses. So score, Widnes 6, Hull 4. Can't make it, the 40 minutes is gone, we're in injury time now. There has been quite a bit of injury time, actually. But really, as we've been saying, Hull have really contained Widnes over this last 20 minutes, and although that's the first clear-cut chance, Steve, they have put Widnes under pressure.
Yes, that's right. Some of Hull's approach work hasn't been terribly good with the ball, but they've defended very well. Forced Widnes into errors in their own half. And if you looked at the pattern of where this first half has been played, most of the 20 minutes was well inside the whole half, but gradually it's edged more towards the Widnes 20-metre area. Davis kicks off. Very important for Hull that they don't concede anything before half-time. Really giving themselves a chance here now. John Sharp. Marlowe missed out, Walker hits it up. This time McNamara takes the straight ball, a flat pass. 10 metres inside his own half. I think it was set up for an Eastwood kick. And again onto Myers. He's fielded all of these. They've all been onto Myers' wing. It's taken by Grant. Gary Nolan rather. Spruce. Good tackle. Russ Walker. Goulding. Hume. Takes on the defence, David Hume. Goulding again at first receiver. And Coloto not quite running with the same purpose as he was earlier in the game. Penalty against Widnes for Coloto failing to play the ball properly. That's 40 metres out. I would have thought right on half-time Paul Eastwood would probably go for goal, but it's right in that sticky bit, Brian, and it's going to be a good kick, this.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the run-up's terrible. It is very, very heavy in the middle of the field. But I'm sure the Holter will go after he's taking the kick, so he's got to take it. But yeah, much more impressive than Hull were on Wednesday. Dale back on after treatment. I like the way Dale battled, Steve. The bags of courage, bags of determination and effort. He's pulled off one or two really important tackles. So it's Paul Eastwood trying to even up the score. Into injury time of this first half. He's pulled it wide.
Hume restarts. Tackled inside his 20-metre line. There's half-time. Well, after really a Widnes-dominated first 20 minutes, Brian, in which they came up with the try from Mark Sarsfield and the Jonathan Davis conversion, Hull have gradually fought their way back into the game, first of all containing Widnes, then starting to put a bit of concerted pressure together themselves, and coming up with that fine Chico Jackson try just before half-time, 6-4 at half-time. Got a chance.
Certainly got a chance, yeah, just have to keep the same type of play they have, pressurising Widnes, and I think you've already commented that one or two of the Widnes floors, particularly Coloto, I think Farmala in the second row, are looking a bit tired. They aren't taking the ball up with quite the force they were in the first 20 minutes. Really good tackling by Hull. We've just got to keep it going and take the chances when they come.
So 6-4 to Widnes at half-time. We'll be back for the second half shortly. So the players and officials returning, and Widnes with a 6-4 lead at half-time. And certainly they had by far the better of the first 20 minutes, but Hull, really determined effort, come back very well. And at 6-4, it's anybody's game. You rather... the biggest danger from Widnes, perhaps, Brian, comes from the quality of some of their individuals who can turn a half chance into a try, but Hull have certainly contained their team play pretty well.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, like you say, I mean, that is a danger from Widnes, and the fact they've got so many quick men who'll get away, and all chase and won't be able, I imagine, won't be able to catch them. But as for teamwork, Hull have done very, very well. Referee sent Chico Jackstoff, I think, for something. I'm not quite sure what. No, sorry. Wrong. Jackson brought the sand on. He's not restarting the second half. Curry. Ayres. Good tackle there by Andy Daleb underneath. By Marlow. Then tackled by Marlow. Ball back to Bobby Goulding. Testing kick this for Paul Eastwood. He's got a plate. Falls at the first tackle, Eastwood. Brendan Carlisle. Makes a good 5. Steve McNamara, he's worked hard today. Made no clean breaks, but certainly taking the ball up and tackled well. Ian Marlow. Stopped by Coloto and David Hume. Rob Nolan. Tackled by Hume. Rash tackle. To Paul Eastwood. To Spruce. Bounces it well through, stops it with his feet. Oh, Spruce running round, real pace. Inside to Davis. Davis has got room. Finds Goulding. Still going. Oh, Walker manages to put him down, followed by Carlisle. Good broken field running there by Widnes. David, drops Van Marlow inside. He'd have been better off coming out right here, I think, then. Holds defence, time to reorganise. Courier gets it out to Myers. Myers sidesteps. Well tackled by the Hull defenders. Goulding. To Coloto into the gap. They delayed it a little bit too long. Goulding. David Hume. Bought Van Marlow. Great tackle there by Andy Daleb. Great tackle. Kick ahead. Oh, well picked up by Carlisle. Brilliantly picked up by Carlisle then, under all sorts of pressure when the ball bounced off the post. Gary Nolan. Did well, Carlisle, Leicester.
Great bit of work by the fullback. Reacted very quickly, because once the ball hits the post, it's really reflex stuff, and he's put down 12-13 metres from his line. Myers goes from acting half-back. Knocked down straight away. Good tackle, James Grant. Now Coloto. Taken by Dunnett. Hume. By Marlow this time. It's knocked down on the 20-metre line. Good tackle here in Marlow. Plenty of shoulder there. Hume goes from acting half-back. Last tackle. He'll play it 30 metres out. Goulding. Dummies, then kicks. Charged down by Walker. Is hurt, I think. But Widnes have another 6. Danger here. Courier. Courier in the clear. Takes on Carlisle. Beats him. Try to Widnes. Well, great bit of work by Andy Courier in the end. Showed tremendous pace there. But a bit unlucky on Hull. They really had contained Widnes very well in that set of 6. It was the charge kick by Russ Walker. All the result of the pressure Hull were exerting, really, and a rather cruel luck for Hull Courier comes away and scores the try. Well, nothing really Hull could do about that.
No, it's a cruel bounce. Good charge down by Hull. But the ball bounced straight to Courier. He still had a lot to do. He had 60 yards to go, but Courier's tremendously dangerous in broken through positions. And a half dummy, and he just accelerated away, Stephen. Once he'd got 30 yards on the whole line, he never looked like being caught. Well, Hill paid there for their enthusiastic defence and the attempted charge down at the kick. So Davies trying to make it 12 points to 4. Good kick by Davies. Conversion. So it's Widnes 12, Hull 4. They'll have to pick themselves up. The morale will be they'll be knocked back by that try, I think, Steve.
Yes, as you say, rightly commented, it was a product of actually of really top-class defence by Hull, but I suppose it puts, in the end, it puts the question mark comes as to whether it's worth trying to charge down, Brian. Coloto. Widnes had really struggled to bring the ball away on that last set of 6, and they end up with a try. McCurry. Hull still in this though. McCurry allowed to play the ball to himself and get away into the Hull half. Goulding running at the defence himself. Good run by the scrum half. Hume brings ours onto the ball. Ours looking to offload, but Lee Jackson over the top. Good defensive work by the Hull hooker. Goulding to kick for the corner. Eastwood lets it go. That was a good return by Widnes. And Bobby Goulding has had a good start to the second half, Brian.
Yeah, he has. He took that ball well on the run then. Difficult to put down. Yeah, obviously Widnes have scored his try. They're playing with enthusiasm now. But Hull just have to dig deep. Rob Nolan. Tackled by Spruce. And David Hume. Oh, ball to nobody. Picked up by Grant. Straightens up, goes. Andy Dannett. Good run by Dannett. Over the 20. Steve McNamara. Spins. Still going McNamara. Still going. Oh, good handoff. Oh, good play there by Steve McNamara. Very cool. Very cool. Penalty against Myers. Bit of class play there by Steve McNamara. Really nothing on. Penalty, I think, actually for David Myers using his knees. Eastwood to go for touch. Nolan. Walker. Bang down there by Bobby Goulding. Marlow. Good run by Marlow. Sharp. Oh, to Gary Nolan. Not a good ball, but well cleared up there by Richard Gay. But a knock on.
So the scrum to go down 10 metres from the line. Widnes head and ball. In that last set of 6, Brian Colotto certainly got away with one on Walker. Whole ball from the scrum. Diallo takes on Myers. Within 5 metres, and Ian Marlowe for the line. Within 3 metres. Lee Jackson, John Sharp up the middle. Widnes read it. Widnes playing a very compact defence. Hull need to move it wide. It's got to get across. Get it across. Bad ball. Picked up well by Carlisle, but just needed safe hands across the line. Andy Dennett, last tackle. I think Hull have missed their chance. Goes loose. Gay for the line. Held up on the line. Suspicion of whether that ball was actually played on the last tackle there, but wouldn't have survived. Hull need to be a bit steadier in attack. Bit of niggle between Rob Nolan and Paul Hume. Referee John Holdsworth having a word with both of them.
Yeah, really, we only needed quick hands there, Steve, because you said the Widnes had a very compact defence. They didn't move up that quickly. There was room on the outside, but the ball from, I think it was Rob Nolan, out really went to nobody in particular. It was a good chance wasted. Spruce having treatment. For Marlowe. Offside. Lee Jackson limping in centre field. So Davis to kick to this side. Not a very good kick for Davis. Widnes still inside their own half, but another 6 tackles. Harvey Howard. Oh, bumps off down it. He gets rid of it. Courier tackled. Knock on by Paul Hume. So it's all said and ball. Say John Sharp's gone to stand off. Move on here. Rob Nolan picks it up. Walker. Driven back by Colotto. Taylor to Sharp. Tackled by Hume. Both Hume brothers. McNamara. Oh, bad ball, Budola. Well picked up by Rob Nolan. To Richard Gay. Tackled by Courier. Ball to Rob Nolan. Kicks. Should be Spruce's ball. As it goes dead, just rolls, goes dead. Hull lost a bit of pattern, I think, Steve, this last 5 minutes or so. Spruce made a lot of ground then. Paul Hume. McCurry. Bobby Goulding. Oh, nice short ball to Ayres. Oh, Ayres inside. Should be Dannett's ball. Oh, he can't pick it up. I think it should be Hull's head and ball. Right, he's giving it to Widnes. I think he must have judged that Hull got advantage of that ball, Steve. Goulding, Hume. Drops Davis off back inside. Good tackle by Dale and Walker. Farmalo. Half gaps, little side step by Farmalo. Harvey Howard, good tackle again by Dale. Dale have took the weight off, took the pace off him. But Widnes got a bit of a roll on now, playing with enthusiasm, and Goulding's really dictating play in the centre of the field. McCurry. Standing nice and deep there. Oh, Hume. To David Hume. 3 yards short, last tackle. McCurry, and it's over. Oh, dropped the ball, lost it as he went over. Let off the Hull there, Steve.
Certainly was. Fairly shabby defence by Hull, close to the line. Carlisle restarts. Gary Nolan on the wing. Within 10 metres of halfway. McNamara takes it up. Ball to Lee Jackson. No support for Lee Jackson at all. Gets it away to Steve McNamara in the end. Still going. Ian Marlowe. Inside the Widnes half, somehow. Sharp. John Sharp throws the dummy. Dearlove, rather wild ball. Knocks on in the end, but a bad pass from Lee Jackson from the acting halfback. And Hull, although they're making yards and having some possession, Brian, they're not really clicking in attack.
Now, this first, quarter an hour, 20 minutes this second half, we haven't looked very good at all. That's a little bit of pattern. So Widnes have got the try, playing with a little bit more enthusiasm, tackling a little bit harder. But it's up to Hull to dig deep. More possession for Widnes. Oh, Curry is lucky there. Right. Tackle by Marlowe. Caloto. Oh, nice tackle by Brendan Carlisle. Oh, Bobby Goulding, ball to Ayres. Hume. Paul Hume. Goulding. Goes to nobody, that ball. It should be eastwards. Walker. Marlowe into this Widnes half. Holding down. So many penalties for holding down, but that was a pretty clear one, I think. So it's Paul Eastwood. A good kick by Eastwood. Takes Hull 20 metres from the Widnes line. Dale. Nolan. Grant tries to straighten up and go. Tackled by Hume. Dannett. Suspicion of a forward pass. Makes another 5 yards. But no urgency to get up, play the ball quickly. Rob Nolan. Oh, nice missed pass. Steve McNamara. Grant to Dale. To Walker. Charges for the posts. Hull just about 5 yards out. Got to pass quick to the right. There's a chance. Oh, it got terrible ball from Lee Jackson. John Sharp kicks through. Could be dangerous. But Spruce cleans up well. Oh, and slips Gary Nolan's tackle. Slips another tackle. Oh, good tackle by Rob Nolan. Myers. you said, Steve, it was a bad ball by Lee Jackson from acting half-back. In any case, I think they went the wrong way. There was room out on the other side. McCurry straightens up. Big gap down the middle. He's got David Young with him. Oh, good tackle by Dale again. Paul Young's wrapped up. Courier. Ball into the gap for right. To Myers, straightens up. Oh, sad sets Carlisle to find Marlowe. Oh, good try by Widnes. Good try. Made really down this right-hand side, Steve, when it was 2 against 2, but both old tacklers went outside and Myers propped off inside, found Fine Marlowe. He's got plenty of pace, Fine Marlowe. I think that's probably the try that'll win the game for Widnes. I don't see Hull coming back at the moment.
Actually, I didn't see any need for the last pass, to be honest. David Myers had the clear line in front of him. He'd done the work, but I don't think there's no Fine Marlowe will complain. That's 4 points to him. Good support work by this quick second rower. And so far in the second half, Brian, it's been a story what might have been for Hull, really. They've had possession and position without ever really threatening, and some wrong decisions made in possession, taking the ball the wrong way, and that the lack of a settled half-back combination to get that ball wide when it's necessary, quickly.
Yeah, it certainly made a difference. We had 2 chances, and both times their handling hadn't been slick enough to capitalise. As it is, it's Widnes 16, Hull 4. Jonathan Davis trying to make it 18. Ian Marlowe being taken off and Chico Jackson being brought back on. Make it a quarter of an hour to go. So it's Widnes 18, Hull 4, and about a quarter of an hour left of this game. What's also interesting to me is that Richard Gay's moving to the centre, and really haven't seen much of him, Steve, have we? We've seen far more of him at fullback. I think that's a reflection of Hull's play all season, really. You know, we criticise the centres sometimes, but I don't think they get quick enough ball in a good enough position really to create a lot. Certainly being the case today. I can only remember Richard Gay with the ball in his hand 2 or 3 times. And normally he's one of my more dangerous attacking players. Right, it's gone to Spruce, so give it to Caloto. Oh, good tackle there underneath by Dalove. It's really some brilliant tackles by Andy Dalove. Ayres. Tackle by Gay. And Chico Jackson. Harvey Howard. Oh, bumps off Dannett. Fortunately, Walker gets to him and Dannett gets back. McCurry straight up the middle. Oh, bumps off Lee Jackson. Ball out to Grant. Oh, Grant manages to get to right. Courier. Oh, I don't know why Andy Courier did that. There was tackles to go. They really took the pressure off Hull there. Really a rush of blood, I think.
I think he was trying for a quite difficult kick into the in-goal area, but completely off the side of his foot and into touch on the full. John Holdsworth calling for a Hull physio to come on. Andy Dannett seems to be injured. Steve McCurry for Widnes, showing very promising signs, I would have thought, for a young player. Certainly straightens up, goes up the middle very well, seems to have an eye for the gap.
Yeah, he does. He's done it on a couple of occasions, gone through the whole defence. Dannett appears to have a knee injury. Doctor on to look after it, to see to him. He's on his feet. I think he'll stay on. Dale up to feed, and he does, and he gets it to Rob Nolan. Gay to Grant. Oh, Grant's banged down there by 3 Widnes defenders. Chico Jackson stopped by Courier. Getting 3 Widnes defenders in. Rob Nolan from Acton half-back. John Sharp, up the middle. But runs straight at Fran Marlowe, bangs him down. Up from Marlowe, it's Richard Ayres. Taylor. Richard Gay. Bit of room. But stopped there by Goulding. Ball back to Steve McNamara. Good kick by McNamara. Good kick. But Spruce collects it. Inside his 20 area. Tackled by Chico Jackson. Myers. Tackled by Grant, but gets rid of it to Coloto. Again, Chico Jackson at the tackle. McCurry. Dalehoff kicks it. Oh, he should try to pick it up. Spruce tackled by Rob Nolan. The referee hasn't signalled back to 1, which I thought it was. Paul Hume to David Hume. Fine Marlowe to Dannett. Oh, knocks Dannett off. Dannett's missed an awful lot of tackles since he came on, Steve. People bumping him off, which you don't expect people to bump Andy Dannett off. Ball back to Goulding. It's come off a whole defender. Dalehoff. Tackled by Davis. But Dalehoff's safe. Eastwood. Paul Eastwood makes a few yards forward. John Sharp up the middle. McNamara. I think he's worked as hard as any of the forwards this afternoon, McNamara. Dannett. Last tackle. Oh, nice kick by Rob Nolan, not so nice, gone so near Davis. Runs round Chico Jackson. But Gary Nolan makes the tackle. Sarsfield back on. Won't get very far. Looks so Widnes are looking to put Kurt Sorensen back on for the last quarter of an hour. Harvey Howard. David Hume. Oh, nice ball by Hume to Fran Marlowe. Just inject. Sorensen sits down again. Nolan. Richard Gay. Wraps up. Amazing when he changed position. Sharp. Lee Jackson running off from that snap. I haven't seen a lot of that today. Oh, bad ball from Jackson. Oh, well picked up by Carlisle. Chico Jackson driving it up. Good run by Jackson. McNamara. Inside ball to John Sharp. Eastwood kicks. Straight to Myers. Got Gary Nolan, tries to beat him on the outside. Bumps him off. James Grant gets him. Courier. That's the worst of a tackle. Coloto. Oh, got a nice ball out to Fran Marlowe. An equally good tackle by Rob Nolan. David Hume, well, I think he's had a pretty good game as well for Widnes. Oh, Myers. Ayres. Good tackling by Hull, last tackle. Paul Hume. Oh, nice grubber kick by Hume, makes about 20 yards. And at last, Sorensen does come on. And Harvey Howard, who gets a good round of applause from the Widnes crowd, is taking the ball up strongly today. Been quite impressed with him. He goes off. And Sorensen on for the last 10 minutes. Perhaps a little less. Veteran now, Sorensen, but still for me a good prop forward. Taylor picks it up. It's Rob Nolan. Not good ball there for Nolan. Nothing he can do but run at the defence. Andy Dale doesn't look a natural scrum half on the scrum, does he, Steve, when he puts the ball and he picks it up, but he can't fault him for endeavour and courage in the way he's tackled today. Lee Jackson banged down there by Sorensen. Dannett. Tackle by Ayres. Steve McNamara. Oh, nice short ball to Gate, but that's well read by the Widnes defence, by David Hume. Paul Eastwood. Bounces beautifully up for Jonathan Davis. Got Grant in front. Oh, he beats Grant. Doesn't beat Gary Nolan. Oh, Chico Jackson, who just finishes him off there. Myers. Oh, spins out. But all defenders get back. Chico Jackson and Andy Dalove. Sorensen. Oh, runs, spins. Old tacklers get him down. Paul Young, tackle in possession. Just flicks it out, comes to Davis. Bounced up well for him. Dummies. Tackled by Sharp and Grant. Ayres. Last tackle. Pretty good tackling this by Hull. Set of 6. Bobby Goulding. Beautiful raking kick by Goulding. Goes to Carlisle, about 5 yards short from his line. Does he pass? Eastwood running across field, looking for a gap. Taylor, ball goes back. McNamara. Dannett. Last tackle. Ball back to Rob Nolan this time. Oh, it's going to go straight into touch. It doesn't. Oh, everybody thought it did. Must have been a breath of wind, just put it back into field of play. And what looked like a pretty awful kick turned out to be quite a good one, Steve.
I've got to say, very well judged. The scrum to go down 12 metres inside the Widnes half, the last stages of the game. I mean, a much better Hull performance today than at Bradford on Wednesday, but the disappointment today will be really, I think, in their play at the first 20 minutes of the second half, Brian, when they had a fairly equal share of possession and the sniff of some chances which really weren't taken. And Widnes have certainly come good in the second half. Lee Jackson is off and Ian Marlowe on. Widnes ball, Goulding out to Myers, former Wigan pair combining. Wright takes the defence on himself. Courier to Colotto. Working his way back up to halfway. Good long ball by Goulding, was put down by... Oh, that was a knock-on. Clearly, referees let it go. Perhaps one of the problems of the referee standing further back, but that was clear fumble. McCurry. Runs hard and straight, McCurry. I've liked the look of him today. Goulding kicks. And he's made a difference to Widnes in the second half, Brian. He's given that bit more organisation, taken a bit of the pressure off David Hume. Yeah. And although Widnes certainly haven't been terribly fluent, they've looked a bit more potent in attack in the second half, maybe. And Davis moving to fullback, certainly a better position for him, I think, than stand-up half.
Yeah, certainly. Because he went very... Oh, one against the head, we could have done without that. Sarsfield, David Hume, straightens up, goes, beats Richard Gay, nice ball to right. Fortunately for Hull, he can't get it out, there's 2 men out. Courier. Oh, long, good ball there. Ayres tries to make the corner flag, doesn't. Good tackle that. I think it's Brendan Carlisle who's laid out. Ayres is in full flight. No, sorry, it's Russ Walker, not Brendan Carlisle. Grant makes a tackle. Ball out again to Bobby Goulding, who again's tackling in midfield. Lost themselves a bit, Widnes. David Hume drops off Sorensen, who gets rid of it to Coloto, to Farmalo. Oh, still going. Last tackle. Ball to Goulding. Dummies. Chips. Oh, it bounces it well up for John Sharp, who finds Richard Gay. Chico Jackson. Nobody running for him. He takes it up himself. I think it's quite hard for Hull, Chico Jackson, when he's been on the field. Not a very good ball there from Acton half-back, Rob Nolan. Steve McNamara drops off Grant. Grant trying to find a gap, finds Paul Hume instead, and then Kurt Sorensen. John Sharp, Dalove. McNamara. Oh, nice ball, McNamara. Ball to Carlisle. He's taking Davis on. He's really going for it. Oh, good tackle by Jonathan Davis. But Carlisle really went for it then. Oh, bad ball. Rob Nolan, Gary Nolan. Tackle, last tackle. Carlisle really fancies his chances then on the outside. Hasn't quite got the pace. Oh, John Sharp picks it up. All a bit disorganised Acton half-back with Lee Jackson not being off. He gives a scrum down. I'm not quite sure that this... He said Sharp lost it. Well, that'll for Widnes, Steve. It's about full time now. Goulding to David Hume. Oh, Richard Gay. Oh, penalty to Widnes for Hull taking the ball from David Hume. I thought it was a consolation try there. So it's Davis to go for touch. Makes about 10 yards. Coming to injury time now. Sorensen. David Hume to Farmalo. Looks played as well as I've seen Farmalo play. Worked quite hard today and scored a good try. Hume to Ayres, straight up the middle. Oh, he finds David Hume with him. It's got Davis. Oh, what a good ball by Hume. Oh, sad. Oh, touch of class there by Davis. Bit of arrogance. Lovely dummy. Myers don't think much to it actually, because Myers had a walking down this right wing. But really, we've seen that once or twice, Steve, haven't we, on about the third tackle. The switch back inside, the drop off back inside for the runner. And this time, instead of being McCurry, it was Richard Ayres who made a clean break. To David Hume backing up. Found Davis. I thought Hume carried the ball very well. Get inch perfect pass to Davis, the dummy, and scores. And that could be the last bit of action to this afternoon's game.
A well-constructed try by Widnes. Takes them into the 20s. I think this score in the end, Brian, is going to flatter them a bit. If I was Sheffield, who Widnes playing the Cup next week at the Don Valley Stadium, I wouldn't be, if I'd been watching this game, I wouldn't have gone away too disheartened. I think there are some, Widnes' mistake rate is quite high, and although obviously when they go forward, they've got a lot of quality individuals and they support very well, they have phases of the game when they seem to lack a little bit of intensity, or they have done today at least.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, but as I say, they do score. I think right at the third try they've really scored from starting about 60 yards out. Davis misses this one, pulls it wide, so it's Widnes 22, Hull 4. So that's there's a hooter. Good revenge for Widnes. The match, 5 weeks ago at the Boulevard was 20 points to 4 for Hull. I think, as you say, Steve, on the run of play, maybe score flattered Widnes, but they were certainly worthy winners. But as you say, a much better performance than Wednesday night. Much more effort, particularly from the forwards. Pick out certainly Steve McNamara, I thought had a very good game. And Chico Jackson, I thought, was quite good in his 2 spells on.
Ian Marlowe, another game under his belt, coming back from injury, not quite at his best, but and then solid performance by Carlisle at fullback, and a lot of work from Andy Dearlove and some tremendous defensive work, I thought. But there's that lack of a settled half-back combination which makes Hull's attack a little bit directionless at times, a little bit predictable, but a much better defensive effort today by Hull. They've gone down 22-4 here at Widnes. From Steve Olsen and Brian Hallwell from Norton Park, goodbye.
Right, okay then. Right, thanks a lot, boys.
See you again sometime.
See you soon.
See you again, Paul.
See you again.